So because I wouldn't take the shot, I missed two really important birthdays while I was back in Canada. Oh, the girls got their new bikes. I'm so happy. Very good. Indie Cup. My sweetheart is driving me into the hospital. So I thought I'd document this. We're getting a health check done at Sebring Hospital in Chiang Rai. And I'm grumpy. I had to scoop a stool sample out of the toilet without a coffee, no breakfast. She thinks it's all funny.
Have you really got that?
That's not the highlight of, I'm glad it's over, let's put it that way.
Look, have you really got that?
I really got it. They give you a little spoon, you gotta dig in there and start. It is not a fun thing to do first thing in the morning when you,
You dirty.
No, I washed my hands. You didn't.
No,
Anyways, this is too much information. I don't think but I'm going to get my health check done. And I'll show you, I'll go through it. And I'm sure some of the ladies in there will let me film some of it, or maybe they won't. I don't know. But
no camera in
they
hospital.
say no camera in the hospital, but I bet you the big boss here will say, "Oh, let me take some pictures of."
With the stool exam.
Yeah, we'll take a picture of that.
Sorry. Oh my God, I feel so dirty.
Oh, I did too when I was scooping and scoop my own poop.
Oh, did she take the tape? She gave you the tape to tape. Oh, love, I forget. I think
He never gave me the tape.
I put everything together. I'm sorry.
She never gave me the tape.
And then
maybe what's that smell?
I forget. You need to put your name on, please.
Okay, well,
You know,
yeah,
in
they'll
that
do
label.
it. They'll do it when I go in there, honey. They probably got a sticker that they put on it. Disgusting. Anyways, if you got a dog, you do it every day, I guess. But so I'll go through this. This is pretty important. When I was back in Canada, you know, I can't get this kind of stuff done at my doctor, and you know, they weren't letting people in for the last 2 years to get checkups and stuff like that done. So anyways, I haven't been to any of this done. I want to get my diabetes checkup. This does the cholesterol, PSA for the prostate. It does everything. There's got to be about 25 or 30 tests that I'm going to go through here. Now, it's not cheap. It's
Lung.
they do
Check all
chest.
the cancer.
They do a chest X-ray.
Yes.
There's some of the things on the list. I was EKG.
EKG. They do everything.
Electrocardiogram.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes, and then they'll send us the results when we're all done. I think the cost for this one, like I'm getting the full package at a private hospital here. So it's the higher end scale on the cost was 12,000 baht, which is around
under 1,000.
Yeah. No, under like 500. 400 and about 430, 450 bucks, something like that. I'm trying to get a view of this cloud. Here's an opening here. Look at this cloud over here.
Totally different.
Yeah, it's totally weird. Like it's just really low. I thought it was smoke at first. So no cameras allowed in the hospital, but I did sneak my phone out for a little bit and grab some of this footage. You can see how amazingly clean, spotless this hospital is. The staff were awesome. Most of them spoke a little bit of English and can help you through the process, no problem. And if you're coming for this process at Sebring Hospital, you head up the stairs to the second floor, and that is where the health check department is. And they have all these stations set up, and you'll go through one program at a time. So here's a breakdown of all the tests that they do and the cost for each one. So it all adds up to 12,000 baht. You can slow this down if you need to, if you're interested in this at all. They'll also do the, this was the x-rays, the chest x-ray and a stomach x-ray. And then this was the, oh God, ultrasound. Sorry, pulled a brain apart there. And then here's the EKG. They do a bone density test. They have a special machine that you get on there and they check your bone density, and then oh, they give us a little food at the end for free. And at the end of it all, we had to wait a couple hours for all the test results to get done. And so the whole thing took approximately 3 hours, start to finish. There's a bit of waiting around while the other people got their tests, and then you got your turn. But you go through these stations. So the first thing was to get my blood pressure checked, my weight checked, and my height, and then moved on to the next station and went through all these tests. So then at the end of it, you meet the doctor and he gives you this little breakdown of everything. He went through everything with us in it. And these are all my results for everything. Now, he did tell me I'm sitting in the pre-diabetes zone again. And I know that's why, because of this, me pigging out on the Thai food over here and eating too much sticky rice. So, yeah, Tick's under orders to keep me back in the, get me back in the, you know, eating properly, watching those carbs. So, yeah, check this thing out, man. They get like the full deal, the cardiogram readouts, the everything here. So it's a pretty cool thing. It's a rather extensive little booklet of everything in here. So, all my there's my bone density. I think that's what that is. Anyways, very cool. Well worth the money. So pretty happy with the results of this. Really give me a little bit of a warning sign that I'm sitting in the pre-diabetes zone, and to smarten up, quit drinking. I've been having a few too many beer, a few too much bread, and it's not the good bread. I can't find the good sprouted grain is what I like, a sprouted grain bread. It's very low in carbs and high in fiber, and yet to find it here, may even tackle trying to make my own. So that's one of the issues here, is the lack of quality whole wheat grain type bread. Is about the only thing that I'll eat, and we've been just buying the old bakery bread. So got to cut back on that, and on the sticky rice as well. So the only other problem I had out of all those tests, the only other problem was I have a fatty liver. And that is likely, there's two reasons you get a fatty liver, is from too much alcohol, which is definitely not the case with me, as I hardly drink. And like this is over long term, and high insulin. And that is likely my reason I have a fatty liver, is because I've been pushing the pre-diabetic thing now for a number of years. I actually reversed it when I was back in Canada, because I was just so adamant on my diet, and it was just living by myself. I could control absolutely everything I eat. Here in Thailand, it's another story. When you go out to eat, it's out of your control. I never went out to eat when I was at home. I cooked every meal myself and totally watched my diet. So the fatty liver is likely from many decades of abusing my body with cakes and chips and Coca-Cola, and not realizing that I've got to watch my blood sugar. So that's all done, and I'm going back to the way I was. But anyways, I hope this video was helpful to somebody. If you're coming to Thailand, even as a tourist, you can go into one of these private hospitals, get a full checkup, $400, $300 American. So it's definitely worth it. It's like insurance, and peace of mind. I feel so much better today knowing that everything is running great. And the couple little things I have to fix, the doctor was quite impressed, I must say. He, for a guy my age, I smoke about 10 cigarettes a day, and he was impressed. I he did the full chest X-ray, abdomen, because if you watched the channel, you saw I had a problem with my abdomen back in Canada, with a I had to spend a couple nights in the hospital, and that's why I was really wanting the imaging of my stomach area with the ultrasound. So that's what they find with the ultrasound was the fatty liver. They check your spleen, your kidneys. They can see all that stuff in there with the ultrasound and detect anything that's unusual. So highly recommend it, and best money I've spent in a long time. So thanks for watching, everybody. Maybe we'll see you again.